Hey guys, welcome to the Raymond Report Weekend Edition today for Saturday. It is March 16th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Super Saturday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report Sports Betting Tip Sheet. Come and check it out today at atsstats.com. And we talk about value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and we use a strict money management system. Come and follow the Raymond Report today at atsstats.com. All right, let's get into the markets, and then we'll look at the NHL and NBA, and we'll go around the horn and see what's going on in the toolbox to see if we can get you some value and percentage plays for today's Super Saturday. Weekend is March 16th, and let's kick it off with the NBA first, and let's take a look at what the favorites are doing in the association. And look at that, they're winning 71% of their games straight up, and on the year average 70.3, so fair market value on the season, so always bullish. NBA favorites are winning at a really high clip this year. That's unheard of, really. 70%. Well, maybe, you know what, point spread is a little bit different when it comes to moneyline sports like MLB and NHL, and I'll show you that in just 1 second. So think of this, right? 71% favorites on the 7-day average, 70% on the year. And when it comes to the puck line, oh, sorry, wrong sport, eh? When it comes to the against the point spread, 59.6% of the favorites have been covering the spread. And you look at the year to date, you can see we're in a bullish market. That's a 7% difference on the season at 59.6 compared to 52.3. And the unders are coming in at 54.7% in the last 7 days in the NBA. All right, let's take a look at the NHL. Got a lot of games on tap here today. I'm going to show you some systems that you want to keep an eye out. And if you look at the NHL last 7 days, 69.3%. Now, I was telling you guys about those 70%, favorites in the NBA winning at a high clip. Look at that, 59.9%. So 11-point difference when it comes from point spread sports to money line sports like NHL and NBA. But if you look at the puck line, 60.6 on the season for NHL, but the last 7 days has been going to the favorites, 59.1%. And a neutral market, which has been pretty much all year, NHL. So bookmakers done a good job with the total, and they're hitting right now for the last 7 days, 49.1, 50.9 for the under. All right, shop for value, play those percentages that we always talk about that. Let's go to the report card, and let's go see some of the matchups. We'll do the NBA first. There's one game I want to look at and show you guys. And this is the report card area where each and every day I look for value, percentage play, and the team performance cycles. And if you look at the three colors you see here, you see yellow, green, and pink. So the green means the team is either bullish, which means they're 7-0, 6-1, 5-2 in their last 7 games. And if a team is bearish, they're the opposite, right? 0-7, 1-6, 2-5. And if a team is neutral, they're 3-4, 4-3. And from a market psychology, those where I find you get a lot of value when you're looking for those value plays, right? And if you look at the matchup of the day, there's a couple of them. New York, Sacramento, that's a really good game. If you like the Kings, they're -3, but we had them at -5.1, so a little bit undervalued today, so you're getting good value on the Kings. But look at the Lakers, -2.5 now. That was at 3 for a little bit. I had -3.25 on my value index, so fair market value if you do like the LA Lakers. But here's the thing. In the Raymond Report, we have data going back to 1996, and Golden State, they're in a certain situation, right? So if you go to the Raymond Report, go to your dashboard, and then you go look at the NHL, or actually, sorry, the NBA. We got to go back here. So go back to our dashboard, go to NBA, and let's take a look at the Golden State's coming off situation, right? So let's go to the Warriors, and if you scroll down to the bottom, we give you their coming off situation. So the Warriors are coming off a Southwest opponent, a road favorite as a loss, a 1-game losing streak, 2 unders, scored 100 or less points for last game. Wow, that's unheard of for the Golden State Warriors. What was the final? 99, hey? It can't get closer than that. 105 or more points against, 2-game road stand, coming off an ATS loss, 2 days rest. So that's the coming off situation. And going back to 1996, all those teams that are in familiar coming off situations, they've won 64.2% of the games. And look at that, the Lakers are favored, but we're giving the forecast and the percentage play to the Golden State Warriors. Now, I've got a B against a B, which means you got a team that is 50 to 59.9 win percentage up against another team in the same range. And Golden State, they do a little bit better than the Lakers. They're 10-6 against those B-type teams, while the Lakers they're 7-10. So a little bit of a difference right there. And so you shop for value, play to percentages, team cycles, neutral 9 days. So you know what? Fair market value. And one thing I like to do when I go to the Raymond Report, let's say that game right there. Let's go to the premium tip sheet. And let's go to that Lakers against Golden State. I like to see how those teams do in certain situations, right? So if I look at Golden State and the PVI SOS, the parity value strength, the schedule, they are 4-3 on the road against B-type teams, 3-4 against the number, and 3-4 when it comes to the over-under. While the Lakers at home against another B-type team, 80% of the games have gone under the total. So keep an eye out on that. So interesting numbers right there. All right, let's take a look at the NHL, and we'll go to the National Hockey League, and actually we'll stay with the NHL value report, and we're going to take a look at the type of teams we got here. So we got a C against a C, a C against a B, A against a C, and I'm looking for the game of the day here. There's a good game: Philly and Boston, Carolina, Toronto. There's your game of the day right there. Kings, Dallas. That's a good Colorado, Edmonton. Yeah, that's that's probably your Western Conference semifinal matchup right there. And you know what? Let's stick on that one. So let's see which team has value. I had the Edmonton Oilers at -173 in my value index, plus 132. So you can see Edmonton, great value up against another A-type team. And when they play those A-type teams, look at that, they're only 5-7. So Edmonton does well against the teams that have a 50 to 59.9 win percentage. They're 12-5 against the beatables, teams below 500, 23-12. They struggle against the A-type teams. Where Colorado, they're 9-7 against those A-type teams. So very good, very good record here for Colorado against A-type teams. So I kind of like the Avalanche in this spot right here. Bullish 8 days. I had them at plus 118, which is fair market value. And look at the forecast: 3.7 to 2.6. Percentage play is very low, though. I don't like that. I don't like the percentage play. In fact, let me go to the game here between Edmonton and Colorado. I want to see what their some of the other technical numbers are on that game right there. So let's go right here: 3.7-3, and 1-3 at home against A-type team, 3-6 on the road. So you can see both these teams struggle against A-type teams. Edmonton's 0-3, 0-4 in the puck line. And in the last 10 head-to-head meetings, yeah, Edmonton really struggles against the Avalanche. They're only 2-8 straight up, 5-5 on the puck line, 4-6. And when Colorado travels to Edmonton, they're 6-4 against the number. Colorado playing on 2 days rest. They're 6-4 straight up, 7-3 to the over. You know what? Kind of like the over in this game here tonight. And that's one of the things I love about this tip sheet, is that you get a lot of the numbers, not inside information, but information that you need to beat the numbers, and do have a lot of edges to the over. Look at that. As a road underdog, Colorado this year, 9-2 to the over. So I'm kind of leaning towards the over in that game tonight between Edmonton and the Oilers. All right, let me see here. Let's go look at some of the stats and trends. And you know what? Let's stick with that game right there. Let's go to the NHL, the light version. So you got the green is the premium, the blue is the light version. Let's go back to that game between Edmonton and Colorado, and let's scroll down to the bottom, see if there's any good stats and trends supporting the over, or maybe Colorado. So all right, oh, look at that, the under. I don't like that. Oh, here's a good one. Edmonton as a home favorite, last 2 years coming off an over, allowed 2 or less goals against last game, 11-1 to the over. So that is a really good one. Edmonton as a home team is a favorite for a non-division game, total 6.5, and they're coming off a home win as a favorite, 16-5 to the over. So and 18-3 straight up. So you can see I do have some good numbers pointing towards the over tonight in Colorado and Edmonton. All right, before you go, if you ever want to shop for value and you say, you know what, I like this team in the NBA, but I want to know if they have value. So let's, for example, let me go back to the NBA tab. So let's go to NBA and let's take a look at some of the games tonight. So let's look at Memphis, Washington, Chicago. All right, so you know what, let me get a good game here. Pelicans, Trailblazers, that's not good. Lakers, you know, we'll do Lakers and Warriors. Actually, Sacramento and the Kings. So -3 is the line tonight for Sacramento. So let's take a look at Sacramento. When Sacramento's at home against, let me see here, what did I say? They're playing the New York Knicks, and the New York Knicks, I believe, are a B-type team. Just want to make sure to confirm. So we'll click on that. And New York is a B-type team against another B-type team. So Sacramento, when they're at home against another B-type team, all right, where's the Kings? There they are. Normally the line is minus 5.13. Now, when I look at the underdogs, and I want to take a look at the New York Knicks when they're on the road against another B-type team. So where is New York? On the road, plus 3.42. So you're getting good value on the New York Knicks. So that's how I shop for value, is I use my value index here, and I go look at the game matchups, and then I see if I have value. All right, let me see. 80% club stats. Let's see if we have any good NBA and NHL 80% club stats tonight. And you can see a lot of stats here today. It's a busy Saturday, right? Indiana as a home team after a division game allowed 121 or more points against last game. 12-3 against the number. In fact, I like to look down here, see if there's any good other. Utah on a Saturday in the month of March, 28-4 straight up. And Chicago as a home team last 3 years, coming off 2 overs, perfect, 11-0. So really good trends right there for the NBA. Let's take a look at the NHL real quickly. There's a lot of games, so there's going to be a lot of stats tonight. In fact, look at the Maple Leafs. If you like the Leafs tonight on the over, anytime Toronto's a home team on a Saturday night on 1 day's rest, allowed 2 or less goals against last game, and they're on a 2-game win streak, 10-2-1 to the over. So great stats and trends here on the Leafs. And Washington, 17-4 in the puck line as a road dog before a non-conference game in the month of March. And if you like the Ottawa Senators tonight on the puck line, anytime they're an underdog, last 4 years, and they won their last game by 1 goal, and they're 2-3 in their last 5 games, 9-2 on the puck line. All right, before you go, a little bit, let's go feed the ponies, which I like to do here and again. I like to dabble with the ponies sometimes. Let's go to Gulfstream Park. And you know what? Gulfstream Park was there in January. Had a great time. Always have a good time when I go to Gulfstream Park. Some great racing. Let's go to race number 1. And there's my guy, Luis Saez. Yeah. So Gulfstream Park today, $89,000 maiden special weight race. 110 post time, 1 mile in the dirt. And we're going to go 7.46 in race number 1 today. Reynolds Channel with Luis Saez taking the ride here on the 7-horse. 5-2 morning line, so I like that. Irad Ortiz Jr. is the 4-horse on Secret Crush. And Bandola with Alvarado taking the ride on the 6, 12-1 morning line. Your joker is Irad's brother, Jose Ortiz, the Whiskey and Soda, 4-1 morning line. But I'm going to go with Luis Saez here. Give me the 7-horse, put 10 to win, 10 to place on the 7. And that's Reynolds Channel. And let's see if Lewis can cash us a couple tickets. The thing I like about the double Dutch betting system, let's say you put 10 to win, 10 to place on the 7. If he comes in first, you get paid twice. Comes in second, you get paid once. And normally it covers your ticket. So it's a good way to bet the ponies. All right, folks, don't forget, check out the front page today at atsstats.com. All you got to do is click on today's matchups. It gives you the odds and the totals of each game. Then you click on the view now. It's going to take you to the Raymond Report. Same thing over here. So let's say if I click on view now and I want to get to that game between the Rockets and the Cavaliers, I just click on view now. And ta-da, there is the game of the day between Houston and Cleveland. And again, all the tip sheets, all the information you need to make a smart decision on which team you want to win with your picks on, right? All right, folks. Weekend edition. I thought I'd change it up here a bit and try to do these special reports. Try to like a potpourri of everything, right? Trying to touch a little bit of everything. Each and every day I'll come on, do the Raymond Report, and I'll go inside the dashboard and I'll pick one of the features of the day, and we'll see if we can get you guys some great information. And if you're interested in membership, it's $19.99 a month, $99 for the year. And again, look at all the tools in the toolbox. Every button you see right here is leads you to a link to one of our features, and we've been doing this now for 27 years, so you can see we do have a lot of information. It's going to take you time to really go through everything, but if you enjoy handicapping and you love to learn new things about a new system, this is what you probably want to do. In fact, let me show you the top 25 sports betting option. I should have started with this because this is one of my favorite tools here at the website. So let's go to NBA. And if you ever, if you're a handicapper and you're looking for your situational handicapper, right? Let's say you're a situational handicapper, and what that means is you're looking for a team. What situation are they in, right? Are they coming off a win, a loss? Are they on a 6-game win streak? And the top 25, what it does, it ranks the team in performance cycles. So if a team like Cleveland is neutral 22 days, that just means that the last 22 days they're either 4-3, 3-4 in a 7-game cycle, and they've been doing that. So win one, lose one, win one, lose one type thing. So those are teams you can probably trust, right? Strength of schedule is at 55%, and they're playing Houston tonight, a C-type teams, and they normally win 83% of their games against A-type teams. They're on a 2 ATS win streak. They're 42-24 in the season, and they're playing at Houston. So on the road, they're 20-11. And the DMVI, the Daily Market Value Index, that means what you do is you take the line here and you compare it to this line to see if you have value. And you do have value tonight. I had them at minus 8.05, and you're getting 4.5. So excellent value. And the Cal, the chances of winning this game straight up is at 67.8%. So Cleveland is the number one sports betting option today, according to the Raymond Report betting option chart. All right, there you have it. You can get this each and every day here at the website. Again, go to your dashboard, and if you want to go to Ron's favorites, go to top 25 option, and you can do the same thing with the NHL. In fact, let's do a little daily double here. I'll give you the number one sports betting option in the NHL. Hey, look at that. It's Columbus Blue Jackets. And the thing I like about this feature, it's not always the favorites. Look at that, a C-type team, right? And that's the trick about sports handicapping. You don't want to get too comfortable always with the favorites, but a lot of people say, "Oh, Ron, you bet a lot of favorites." No, I just bet teams that make me money, and it just happens to be favorites. Not all the time, though. Not all the time. Go look at my record, and I'll show you in a second. I do bet underdogs. Columbus -6, a C-type team. -200 is the line. I had -136. They're playing in San Jose. I was wondering, why are they -200? Oh, Columbus -200? They must be playing a really bad team like Chicago or something. No, San Jose. Neutral 24 days. Strength of schedule 43. Against other C-type teams, though, not a great record. 39%, but it's the best of the three. They're on a 4-game under streak. They are at homes where they are 12-22. 63% chance of winning. So that's how you can use the top 25 sports betting option right here at the website. All right, weekend edition Raymond Report brought to you by ATSstats.com. And if you do enjoy this video, hit that like button, and we'll be back on Sunday with another edition of the Raymond Report.